What up, Spam Fam? Welcome, welcome. Come. Let's get cracking. We filled this thing quite nicely. We're probably not even halfway. Create a page of polka dots. Last time I did this one, I hated it. And I struggled because obviously I got to fit crayon somewhere. But I've set up my page. I have an idea and hopefully I can pull it off. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll see. I just never know what to do with polka dots. Like, just what can you do that hasn't already been done? It's like polka dots are a pretty pattern and all of that, but to create a page of polka dots, I struggle to come up with an original idea. But hopefully no one has done this one. So the idea behind this page is Cray's taken over. I told Cray to do this prompt and he's creating a page of polka dots. And he's going for the perfect polka dot. So he's up on his little ladder there. He's got a paintbrush in hand. And he's trying to create the perfect polka dot. Will he succeed? So I created this grid to keep them sort of in line rather than sporadically put across the page. So we had more of a pattern. Which helped a lot. I'm not gonna lie. So I feel like Cray's positioning is off slightly, but we'll get back to that. Now, Cray is on a journey to create the perfect polka dot. However, he has had so many fails. So the idea is that all these other polka dots are fails. And then the one that he's currently painting, he has nailed it. And I'm just adding some little bits here and there just to give some extra detail to the page, I guess. So I've lined the other stuff. I'm not going to line the polka dots. This is a process. as you can see, he had some misfortune with some of them. I created one where he looked like he face planted a wall. So he's got paint on his face. He's got paint just about everywhere. I mean, I can't be mad at him. It's his first time. It's the first time I've let him loose doing a whole page on his own. We can't be mad at him, can we? This teeny little colouring spaces that I have to do is driving me up the wall, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I love colouring pencils, but doing tiny little spaces like this, and so many of them, I was ready to hit my head on the desk. But we're nearly there. I've gone into autopilot at this point, and I don't realise that I'm on the last row until I'm like, oh, I've run out of dots. Finally, the dots are done. Now we can add the little details to the mess that he's made on the ground. I did some little footprints where he's stepped in paint and walked. I should have added some to the ladder. Would have been funnier. Pure chaos. Pure cray chaos. And here's the final thing. I added a little yellow to the background because I didn't like the fact that it was just pure white, because obviously Cray needs to pop. But yeah, I kind of like it. It's better than the last one I did, for sure. But all these fails. And then he nailed this one. And he's so proud of himself. He's still boasting about it now. I was unsure when I did it, but polka dots are not a weakness of mine, because if you ask me to create a page of polka dots, I'll create a page of polka dots. But it's trying to create something that no one else has done. To me, it's overdone. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe there is, and it's just something that I haven't focused on, but that's my opinion. Let me know what you think down below of this one, and we will move on. create something educational. I think last time I did like a pop-up thing for this one. But for this one, I had a somewhat genius idea. So I was thinking, how do I create something educational? And I was thinking about something that we learned in school, blah, 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 blah. And I don't know how I even stumbled onto this idea, but I'm creating the autonomy, I think that's the word, of Cray. But in a fun format of Operation. The game. The bzz game. Yeah. I thought it was a genius idea, if I do say so myself. Toot toot. So I've created a hand that's currently playing the game as well. But we are creating the autonomy, so it is educational, so we're learning about Cray's autonomy while learning. You see? I don't know whether we necessarily learnt this in school, but at the same time, I'm on the right lines. My only issue that I have with it is I have to put text on this, which annoys me very muchly, but we'll get to that problem. First of all, I need to figure out a colour scheme, because I wanted to go like Operation the game, and I also wanted to go like an actual operating room. So I spent a good 30 minutes, if not more, trying to decide. So I went with like a combo-ish. I decided on an Operation background. And then I would bring the surgery colours in with the cap that he's wearing and the rubber glove. Best of both worlds. So obviously he's going to remain white, so there's not going to be too much detail going on in this one. And as I was doing this, it felt plain because the background and everything, but I am adding the text after, because I had the issue of my pens won't work on top of my pencils, and I don't have a thin enough pen or like a Sharpie or anything like that that's gonna work nicely or small enough for the text to be still read. That was another issue. But we're almost done with the colouring now, which took no time at all because there's barely anything to do. It's just obviously the yellow background is going to be my issue. I've got to colour that whole page. There's a lot of yellow. Tried to add a bit of shadow to him because I don't want him to look flat like the Operation game. I wanted him to look like he was actually laying on top of the game. So I'm adding some shading to him as well. And then I just got to do the yellow background. Ta-da. Wow. Pop. I did originally have some buzz lines there, but I'm going to change that into something else. But I have these little cards that I'm going to stick on instead of doing the text, which I will go through them. So as you can see, I did some buzz lines. Touch the edge. And there we go. I forgot to add the lines. I did remember afterwards. But here we go. This is the autonomy of Cray. See, I just remembered the lines. So we have the creative cortex, Cray's brain responsible for all quirky creative ideas. We have Doodle Heart, Cray's big heart beats for art and imagination. Patient Bone, essential for keeping calm when things get tense. Then we have the Jittery Hands, Cray's source of his creative chaos. Expect the unexpected. We have Wobbly Knees, keep Cray going even when his legs feel like jelly. I struggled with the knee one. I didn't know what to put. But that is the autonomy of Cray. And now we know Cray a little better. I thought this was a really fun idea, and I always struggle with this page because I don't remember what I learned in school. I'm old now. I don't know. It was like donkeys years ago. But yeah, these are our two prompts. I like them both. You'll have to let me know what you think down below. What would you have done for the educational page? But let me know what you think down below. While you're there, hit that like button and hit that old subscribe. Where have I gone? There I am. Hello. Hit that subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know what you think down below. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye!